Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abhi, or Spaceman Chuck, and today we are going to be looking at Monkey Man, directed by Dev Patel. Dev Patel has finally done it. After years of attempting to break into the action industry, he's decided to take it upon himself and get the job done. Monkey Man is a passion project that exudes Patel's heart, sweat, and tears. A film built upon a fusion of cultures to provide for an exhilarating thrill ride of a revenge story. Sure, not without many first-time filmmaker caveats, but Patel's passion shines through in every frame, elevating the film beyond the sum of its parts. With the troubled production, it's been reported that it's a miracle that this film is even available to the public, especially even after Netflix dropped it. Thankfully, the film that's available now is a blast even after its tumultuous journey. As an Indian American who's always been keen on seeing a film like this supported in the West, it feels exciting to receive a piece such as this, dosed in Indian culture and mythology. No, Monkey Man does not hail from a traditional Indian sense, however, but through Patel's intrinsic experience itself. And that may ward off some viewers. It is a Western film first and an Indian film second. Yet, because of this, it feels more akin to Hollywood action classics of the past, instead of feeling as if it actually breaks new ground. Which is fine. I can't expect Patel to provide an experience that is inherently not his, and no one should. Yet, escaping some Western genre trappings might have provided the film with some extra steam to push it past its peers. Still, its classic genre narrative elements are serviceable, the action kicks ass, and it finds its heart through Patel's direction and performance itself. Kid, played by Patel, works the underground fight rings in a fictionalized version of Mumbai, purposefully losing night after night to make a couple extra rupees to appease his boss and his audience. When he opens up a lead to infiltrate a luxury brothel and catch his mark, Kid pounces on the opportunity, working part-time as kitchen staff, slowly observing and waiting to make his next move. Queenie, played by Ashwini Kaleskar, runs the club with a tight grip and improperly trusts her aloof subordinate Alfonso, played by Pitobash, a bit too much. Kid picks up on this and uses Alfonso to get him stationed working at the VIP floor instead, getting another level closer to his target. Here, he meets Sita, played by Shobita Dulepala, an ill-treated hostess that reminds him of the cruelty of the world and the common populace's inability to change it for the better. One night, Kid sneaks in a firearm to take out his target, Rana Singh, played by Sikandar Khair, the retired police officer that's responsible for his mother's brutal death. Kid fails, however, ensuing an exhilarating chase sequence that highlights Patel's kineticism as a filmmaker while showcasing the inspired version of Mumbai that him and his crew have crafted for the screen. The sequence ends with Kid being shot and falling into the river, eventually being recovered and nursed back to health by Alpha, played by Vipin Sharma, spiritual leader of the local Hijra community and keeper of the Ardhanarishvara temple. As Kid begins his own hallucinogenic journey of self-healing and training, Alpha tells him of Baba Shakti, played by Makarand Deshpande, a political leader using his power to incite violence on lower castes, especially targeting the Hijra community. After recovering, Kid takes it upon himself not only to seek violence for his own desire, but to become a voice for the people, using whatever brutality necessary to ensure that those responsible pay the price. He goes back to the brothel on Diwali night to now enact his revenge on two targets, Rana and Baba. Backed by the Hijra warriors, the finale is a blood-drenched action extravaganza that truly features some jaw-dropping sequences. Yet, it does end up becoming disappointing due to its lack of thematic cohesion and its narrative. Patel's heart is in the right place. Him and his crew have crafted an anti-establishment revenge tale woven within a surface level of Hindu mythology that will appeal to many, especially those not quite familiar with what it's working with. The Hindu monkey god Hanuman is a pivotal part of this film. Kid working towards himself to find inner peace and garner the strength of this deity to fight for the unjustly treated. Within the past couple years, the Hindu Nationalist Party has been using conservative ideologies and more specifically the symbol of Hanuman, to enact religious violence to citizens within its borders. Though Patel's intentions are clear within the context of the world that he crafts, the lines become blurred with the imagery he incites. As Siddhant Adlakha brilliantly puts it in his piece on the matter, it serves as misguided bravery. For many Western audiences, the muddled imagery and call for violence will serve purely for narrative and aesthetic purposes. For those familiar with what has been happening in India, it may be a little more tough to digest. However, it could also be argued that the film is reclaiming the symbol of Hanuman for the common people. I think that this overall is something worth discussing in terms of just how we digest media and the context that it lives in, so I would highly recommend checking out Adlakha's words on the matter. Dev Patel succeeds in terms of what he's going for, a simple, cut and dry, anti-establishment revenge thriller. Its disorganized statements on Indian politics feel simple too, and in many ways may have benefited with more nuance or a different direction completely. However, in context of the film itself, it's easy to let go of what's boiling in the background when what's on screen feels so powerful in the first place. The inclusion of the Hijra or trans community feels almost revelatory in a film like this, introducing Western audiences to a world they may have never known about. Patel takes so many steps forward, but stays stagnant in terms of his storytelling and themes, yet it always feels clear about who his target audience is. Many characters are forgotten, Alfonso and Sita especially, with arcs that feel a bit too jam-packed into a film that doesn't quite know how to wrap itself up by the end. Yet, when it comes to bringing out the energy, Patel knows how to direct extremely haptically engaging moments, feeling each punch, cut, and bruise beyond the screen. It's easy to get swept up by the blood-drenched vigor of this entire endeavor, and I genuinely can't wait to see what he does next, crossing my fingers for a horror project. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna have to give Monkey Man a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a really fun movie. I think it does get muddled in terms of what it wants to say politically, but even with all that, it still feels like Patel's heart is in the right place and he's trying to do the right thing. Maybe with his next project, he could either make the political ideologies more nuanced or drop it completely in favor of his aesthetic and direction, which truly is what stands out the most in Monkey Man. So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. I know that was a little bit of a long one, but I'm gonna try to have some more videos up soon. Next, I'm gonna be reviewing The Roundup Punishment, the 4th entry in Don Lee's Beast Cop franchise, so make sure to look out for that, and I will see you soon.